Yeah. Come on in, ladies and gentlemen. Come on in. Just talking to myself for now. It's been a long time. I can feel the anxiety bubbling. Let's see what happens here. Let's see if anyone joins. I'll wait a little while. Is there anybody out there? Anyone at all? Alright, I'll just start rambling. Someone's out there. So I am sick today. I am recovering from a flu, I think, or fever or something. So excuse the raspy voice, excuse the low energy. But I'm gonna try to also be high energy. I'm gonna just try to be myself. That's the goal of this live stream, is to just get more used to being myself. Normally I do that with my videos, but because of how sick I am physically, I can't really go out and push my comfort zone. So I've come here to do it with you guys, or with myself, or with my camera, or with my phone screen, for the whole world to see. To peer into the window glass and see what's going on in a stepping stone. Alex Lee, #1. Hello, said hi. What's up, man? That name. You're not Alec, are you? You're not Alec Lee? I'm a sub. Thanks. I appreciate that. What is that? There's a little symbol next to your name. Let me see what happens if I click it. It's a purple crown. It says #1. 75 XP. Top fan. You're a top fan. That's what it is. I guess because I only have one fan. You're my only fan, so you automatically got top fan. Okay, you're not Alec Lee. I thought I have someone I know in real life named Alec Lee, so I thought that maybe you were him. Maybe he was you. All right. Have you? I feel like I've seen your name before. Have you been here before, Alex? Have we met before? Digitally? Ooh. I don't think so. Oh, okay. I feel like I've had an Alex Lee join before. Where are you from? Where's everyone from? If there's anyone out there. HK, Hong Kong? Lei Ho. Lei Ho. 广东话. uh, how old are you, Alex? Um, you mostly speak English. Okay, same. I I'm in mainland China right now, but I've actually never been to Hong Kong, even though I lived in Shenzhen. Do you know Shenzhen? 12. Oh wow, you are quite young. I lived in Shenzhen for a year as a English teacher, which is right next to Hong Kong. You should go. Yeah, I mean, I wanted to go, but when I was there, it was during COVID, so the border was closed. I wasn't able to go for most of my time there. It did open at some point, but I was lazy. Hong Kong is expensive too. I can't afford Hong Kong. I stick to mainland China. You probably don't have to worry about that though. I assume your parents pay, pay for your stuff. Ugh. Oh my gosh. I think my brother went to mainland for school trip. Ah. I have a friend who does school trips for schools from Hong Kong and other cities in China. Man, that's all. Oh. Excuse me. It's very hot in here. Man, it feels weird to stream again. It's been a while. One of the things I struggled with streaming was, I think, feeling very afraid of judgment and criticism. Hong Kong has crazy weathers. Mm. I like that. Do you watch a lot of streamers, Alex? How did you find me? I'm afraid to get bullied. Yeah, understandably. That's part of why I struggled with it. Okay. You scrolled for a long time. Yeah, when I was a kid, probably around your age, I got bullied a lot in elementary school. There was this one kid. He was a year older than me, and he was a neighbor of my best friend. So I would see him a lot. even though I didn't mean to or want to. But he was very mean to me. He would make fun of me, and I think it affects me. It affected me, and it still does probably somewhat. Mr. Popcorn, fan number 2, Stinky Boy. Bullies, I like that. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess you're new to the channel, Alex, but um, yeah, a lot of what I do is trying to be myself again, trying to heal and trying to be, I don't know if you know the word authentically, trying, trying to be authentically myself. The person that bullied you was younger than you. Wow, that's a bit rare. JK, you know, thanks, Popcorn. I'm also trying. Yeah, you're very young, Alex. I think, I don't know, it's a weird thing. I think bullying is a very human experience. I think it seems to happen across the world. And yeah, it sucks. But it also helps in a way, in a weird way. I feel like the the worst experiences, I think a lot of people, the worst experiences of your life are the ones that define you and help you be the person you are. I try not to regret things in my life. When I grow up, I help other people from the bullying. That's what's up. That's cool. Yeah, I don't. I think getting bullied was very painful and very harmful, and it made me for a very long time. And this is like, I don't know if you know the word unconsciously, Alex, but if you don't, if you don't like process your emotions, if you just bottle it up, then it can still affect you, and for many, many, many years, maybe even your whole life. And so, I mean, I am 26 years old. I don't know if I look 26. Maybe I look, I don't know, 34. But yeah, I mean, even in the last 2 years, I it's tough, really, indeed, bro. You look a little. Yeah, I think even in the last couple years is when I realized how much I was affected by getting bullied, and not just getting bullied, but other things. You know, I think any experience, any memory in your life that um, really hurts you and really affects you, um, it can continue to do so if you don't healthily process it. I don't know if that, yeah, if that makes sense. I'm trying to explain it in simpler terms. That's why I learned Taekwondo. It helped me to defend myself. Oh, okay. That's a that's a good hobby to pick up. I feel like it's important to learn something that helps you be more disciplined and feel more confident in yourself. Vikram Verma. So how's it going? Do you remember me? I believe I do, Vikram. Unless you're that one guy. There was someone with a name similar to Vikram who was the opposite of you. I think you're the good one. I think you're the good one. But there was someone, maybe his name was Vishra. I forget. But there was a very naughty person that I tolerated way too much back then. And that's part of why I didn't enjoy streaming back then. I think I had conditioned myself to think like the way to deal with bullying is just like ignore it and like pretend it doesn't bother you. But I don't really think that works. And so, I realized that part of why I didn't enjoy streaming before was because I didn't like I didn't really know how to like set and hold boundaries, and like I don't think I trusted myself enough to like do what I truly wanted to do. Talk about the things I wanted to talk about, and like enforce rules and boundaries. So yeah, there was someone. I don't think it was you, Vikram. It was some other dude who was, I think, from India, but he was a very bad person, and yeah, I didn't deal with him in the best way. Let's see. Hopwin said, I tell my students if the bully takes away your jacket, offer them your shirt. So the bully and everyone else realizes they're being ridiculous. And yes, I like that. Yeah, it's tricky, Like I think ignoring it definitely isn't the way. That's kind of what I tried. But you can kill them with kindness. A lot of times, I think when someone's being really mean to you and you're really nice, it makes them very uncomfortable, and it can definitely help to, um, I guess, make them rethink how they're behaving. I saved my friend fighting the bully. Hey yo. Vikram says, "Where are you right now? It's been almost a year since we last talked. Where are you right now?" I am in Zhongguo. I'm in China, Qingdao, China. Um, yeah, dude, it's been a long time. Vikram, you're. Let me try to remember. I believe you're from India. I think we talked a lot about you feeling uh, very stressed about your tests, like your college exams or something. And you weren't really sure what to do with your life, or you just felt a lot of stress and tension from expectations and figuring out what you wanted for yourself. Was that am I am I remembering correctly? The bully pulled off really cheeky move. Oh, I love the word cheeky. I use it very often. Oh, that cheeky little bully. Yeah, he's in mainland. Yeah, I am. Mainland China, Shandong province. Yeah, cheeky's a good word. But anyways, yeah, I think I used to be very like goofy and just like myself, like unapologetically, and I think that led to more bullying. So basically, I got bullied in like elementary school, middle school, in high school. I kind of got over it, and I was a beast, is what they used to call me. I was very like comfortable and very like authentically myself, and I really respected myself, and I did what I loved and loved what I did, and who I was and who I chose to be. And then I kind of not necessarily got bullied, but I was around toxic circles going on from there, and so it affected me again, and it kind of re-triggered and re-brought back a lot of the um, damage that was bottled up um, from when I got bullied. Oh boy. Wyatt's here. Beast. What's up, dude? You still beast. Thank you. Vikram said, yeah, I got that college a little bit lower in college rankings, but I'm pretty content along. That's cool, man. How have things been since we last spoke? Holy moly, 10 viewers. I'm popping off, boys. You guys are here from day one. Oh my gosh. Um, went cheeky Wendy's. Beast. Is that Wyatt? Is that the Wyatt? It has to be, surely. That's gotta be. Wyatt the. Oh no, sorry. I almost doxed you, bro. I can't be doxing people. That's crazy. You still beast. Thanks, man. If you mean the strong one. If you mean the strong one. What does that mean? More people better join. Speaking of doxing, I live on Olive now. Really? Uh, how how much should I ask? I moved actually, Wyatt. My family Well, I'm in China right now, but my family moved um, to Glendora. We moved from, oh gosh, I'm doxing myself. Yeah, we moved from the previous city, but I kind of miss it, low key. We moved like 3 months ago, maybe, and I feel like it's just not the same, you know. College rankings don't matter as much as a good fit for you. If you look at the ranking criteria categories, you'll probably find you don't care about most of the ranking criteria. Yeah, Vikram, you're in college in India, right? I don't know how different it is, but yeah, it's not. I agree. I think it's not. It's not what you have. You know, in life, you're dealt cards. Okay, it's not the cards you have. It's how you play them. In poker, you can win the whole game just by being really good at bluffing, and I try to think of that as like an analogy. Like, I mean, yeah, colleges. I mean, it's whatever. You know, it's just a place for you to grow and to learn, and what you make of it is really what matters. That goes for anything, really. It's really not what it is or where you are. It's like how you. It's your relationship and your. It's how you respond, I guess, basically. Even when it comes to like traveling, like I could, you know, have come to China once and been like, oh, I traveled all of China, but like it's such a massive country. Like there's so much, there's infinite. Um, what's the word? Infinite scope. Like even when it comes to just like enjoying something, like you don't need to like do the biggest, grandest things. Like it's all about how you live and. I feel like I'm going off topic. I feel like people are getting mad at me. Just trying to be aware of the thoughts that pop up. But anyways, let me let me catch up on these messages. Uh, you're saying that you were planning to go to Mexico from states for affordability living. How come you were in China? Oh, I think you're moving with your girlfriend. You once mentioned. Yeah, that was a long time ago. But yeah, we were in Mexico for the summer, um, and then we moved onwards. Went back to the U.S. because I was super broke. I ran out of money, so I went to the U.S. and I was working for a few months. And now, yeah, I'm over here. In China. Similar reason. I mean, it's very affordable, but more than anything, it's what I choose for myself because I just enjoy life and enjoy the way I can lead my life when I'm here. Like life is so much more affordable. So like I'm not stressed about money. I worked for a few months in the U.S. and then I came, and yeah, I'm staying with my girlfriend and her family, and yeah, it allows me to have free time to like do the things that actually matter to me, like um, working on my mental health, doing my creative pursuits, um, just being more authentically myself. That's kind of the way I view my career, is like being the best version of myself and kind of sharing that journey um, with everyone else. Not monetized yet, but making progress. Just starting secondary school. Prat6669 says hello. Where are you, brother? I am in China. Who got you giggling like that? Yeah, some stores in China. China snacks are really cheap. Like giant jelly costs me $10. Yeah, Hong Kong is very expensive. I think it's one of the most expensive places in the world. Um, I've never been though, so I can't claim to be too knowledgeable. But I've heard there's a lot of issues with like housing, and it's super dense. It's extremely dense country or city, depending on who you ask. Um, Region, autonomous region. There you go. Oh, Jesus. Also, I was about to cuss, but I'm remembering I'm trying to keep it a little more PG. There's a really expensive place called Go Park. Go Park took over my village. Really? Wow, that sucks. I have not heard of it, I don't think. But yeah, it's an interesting thing. Like it's something called eminent domain, which is when the government can basically be like, yo, like this land, we want to use it for something that's good for like everyone. That like it's for the public, the benefit of the public. It's for the good of all, and yeah, it has the right to buy property. Yeah, basically, like it just means yeah, they. I don't know. I don't know how it's enforced in the U.S. I think it's really hard because everything's privatized. It's a lot more difficult to do like public projects, public works. In China, I think, I mean, they just they just take whatever they need to get, um, which I'm sure sucks for like the people who get displaced. But one of my favorite parts of China is the um, infrastructure, the public transportation, like their speed trains, bullet trains, metros, all these things. You know, I'm sure a lot of people get pushed out of the way, and I mean they're compensated. Um, but yeah, I certainly very much appreciate the, I guess you'd call it socialist, the socialist. Um, I don't know. Am I getting too political? I'll stop there. Oh my gosh. Go Park. Many people, stupid people park in the roads. Go Park is more like bring your dog. Oh, if you went to Go Park, you would see many dogs. Interesting. So it's a dog park? Yep, they're supposed to buy you at Market Valley, but that's not always calculated perfectly. Mr. Popcorn coming out with the deeds, with the little sneaky, cheeky little details. Yeah, I've seen a freeway built around a house that someone refused to sell. Yeah, I've seen pictures like that. I think a lot of them are from China. I actually looked into some of those. Um, there was a really famous one, and I think eventually, like they budged and they agreed to sell it. Um, but I don't know. I'm sure every case is different. It would definitely suck, regardless. But I feel like I'm of the belief that like you know, as long as they're like compensating me fairly, like I want to give up things for the benefit of all. You know, I feel like it makes for a much more healthy society. Oh man, it mostly smells like dog pee. Hmm. Yeah, I had not heard of Go Park. Cheeky deets. Indeed. Wyatt, how have you been, man? If you're still out there. I don't think my viewer count is accurate. I think it gets pretty volatile sometimes. I knew a dude who rented in an apartment that got acquired by eminent domain. Government ended up paying his rent at a new place like the rest of his college years. Damn. I mean, that sounds super worth it. And he was renting? It wasn't even his apartment? That sounds a little too good. I'm trying to notice my mind's urge to like keep talking. I feel like yeah, it's part of the remnants of that internalized pressure where like I feel like I need to keep things moving or else people are gonna leave. I guess it's that whole fear of failure thing, like, oh no, stay. So just trying to keep it at my pace. Um, I've been very good. Married, wife is a sweetheart. No way, dude. Congrats, man. I didn't know you guys got married. I think it's the same person that we talked about before. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Man, oh, I am sore from being sick. Also, can you guys smash that like button right quick? Oh my gosh. I'm kidding, but low key, that's one of the things I mean, when I see it in other videos, it does get I feel like it's kind of annoying. But I'm sure people do it cuz it actually works, you know? Um and so I'm trying to like get more comfortable asking for things. I'm not going to like pressure or like yeah, beat a dead horse, but if you're appreciating this content and you want to smash like, hit the like button. Oh my gosh, bro. I remember in primary, everyone used to say I liked the girl, but I was her friend though. Bet. Okay, done. I spammed like. Thanks, man. I got you, fam. Thanks, man. Cheers. Whoa. I have two faces. Look at that. Is that creepy or what? Hey, yo. Is that beer? No, it's not beer. It's much worse. I don't drink beer, but um, this is how do I even describe it? It's a concoction. It's like a tea. Yeah, it's a tea. It's like I guess like a custom tea that my girlfriend's mom makes. I'm not really sure what's in it. I know there's corn. I think it tastes like corn. Um, but yeah, I don't know. It's like a bunch of like herbs and uh, I don't know. It's like Chinese medicine, just a bunch of random little things, and then they like roast it. I think, and you can use it as like a base for tea. Yeah. My girlfriend's mom claims that it's great for weight loss. It's her little secret remedy, which I'm skeptical. I'm skeptical of most things. I'm skeptical of many things, but yeah. Personally, I feel like I think the thing about tea is like it's not necessarily that it helps you lose weight, but I think drinking something kind of keeps your stomach occupied, which makes you kind of eat snacks or crave things less, and then uh, in the long term, you consume a little less and you lose weight that way. That's my take. Corn. Oh my gosh. My I'm trying to work on my posture too. I tend to have pretty bad back pain, although I got a um, mattress topper, and that helps. But I feel like I need to stand up. The only water J says, "Holy shit! What's up, man? Try stretching. Yeah, that's a good idea. I don't think I've ever stretched on stream or on camera before. Kind of intimate, kind of cringe. Oh god. Oh my gosh. My body is weak, but my mind is strong. I thought I had COVID because I had body aches last night and I vomited. And it was horrible. I was like hallucinating. I had a fever. But I don't think I did because I took a test and it came out negative. But I still feel like shit. I still feel like bruh. I still feel like The man is finally alive after like a billion years. No, I've been chilling though. How about you, man? I'm alright. I'm okay right now. I've built a bit of a groove. I've gone back into the heart of what my channel is and was, which is just taking things a stepping stone at a time. Basically, every video or every live stream being a stepping stone for myself and hopefully for you guys and others to like be more, to push my comfort zone, to be more like authentically myself, to heal, get over like social traumas, to learn and grow and maybe teach you guys too. Explore the world around us. It's a great big world and most of us are not living, is my feeling. So yeah, I guess in short, I was feeling like dog shit for a couple weeks when I got here. And now I feel like dog shit, but because I'm sick. But in terms of like feeling fulfilled and rewarded and doing my own pursuits and stuff, I am Gouda. I'm in a Gouda spot. Yeah, I've been feeling way more joyful and like lighthearted and just like, yeah, I'm sure you can tell. I'm like, yeah, just being goofy. That's good, bro. Well, it's about midnight over here, so I'm gonna go to bed. Have a good night, my bro. Alrighty, man. Take care. Thanks for dropping by, saying hi. In the Philippines, I had food, then I got sick. I vomited like 5 times a day. Yeah, I've gotten some really bad food poisonings a couple of times in the past few years. It's never fun. Why need a gun? What do you mean? Yeah, I ate some ice cream and got sick again. Yeah, I basically, like 2 days ago, it felt like just a cold. And then yesterday, it felt like it was getting worse. But it still felt like a cold. And I think that what sucks is like, it's like a paradox, man. Like my nose gets like clogged. And so like I can't breathe well. And so like then when I try to sleep, it's hard to sleep unless I breathe out of my mouth, but then that hurts my throat. And so like it's really hard to sleep, which then makes it it's a positive feedback loop. The more sick I get, the more I can't sleep. The sicker I get, which just exacerbates everything. So last night I was like just feeling horrible, man. I was having like delusions and had a really bad fever. Woke up after like 2 hours of sleep, and then I vomited like crazy, man. I think you should get I forgot what it's called. I forgot too. I don't know what you're talking about. Your beard looking fuller though. It do be, bro. It do be. Part of why I have this beard is a stepping stone in and of itself. I feel like it's. My girlfriend wants me to shave it because it's very hard on her. Like, what's the word? Stimulation wise, like it's very uncomfortable. But I've grown to really like it, man. But more so, it's like it's what it represents, which to me is like, just like. For me, it's kind of been like a way to just not care about what people think. Or maybe I'll care, but like to get over letting that care um, dictate my actions and my self and my behavior. So the idea was kind of like to look really absurd and like probably a lot of people think I look weird or ugly or whatever. They have their judgments. And especially in China, people already stare a lot. And so I already stand out a lot because I'm a foreigner, but part of this was to look extra, I don't know, prone to judgment. So I kind of really like it. And I don't want to shave it, but yeah, it's prickly. Um, but I've had it for a long time. I don't know. We'll see. I think it's the water one, which has, I don't know what kind of water. The water pushes the mucus. Oh, I see what you're talking about. The like, yeah, yeah, yeah. I've never used one, but I've heard of it. Could be helpful. Where do Chinese people assume you're from? Usually, um, it's been interesting. For like the 3 years that I've been in China, hold on, I'm noticing some brain conditioning is telling me I'm talking too much about things that are boring and that no one wants to talk about, and I'm hogging up too much space. Just notice it. Let it pass. Um, no, yeah. In the past, it was usually like India or Xinjiang, which is like the province most northwest in China. Um, but this time around, it's been interesting. I've only ever had two people, maybe three, guess that I'm Mexican, um, and one of which was like last week. It was this Chinese dude. He was catching cicadas. I don't know if you guys have eaten cicadas. Alex, do people eat cicadas in Hong Kong? But yeah, he had like this really long pole with like stickiness on the top, and they use it to basically like catch cicadas, which are like really high up in the trees. It's these big bugs with big wings, and the wings will like get stuck um, to the stickiness. And basically, yeah, I wanted to talk to him. I talked to one dude doing that before, and it was kind of like a way to like push my social anxiety and just like talk to them because I was curious. It's like super interesting. I've never seen anything like it. But yeah, he was catching cicadas, and we started talking to him, and um, basically he is really into boxing. So he's seen a lot of Mexicans, because Mexico has a lot of like, I guess, they're pretty good when it comes to boxing, the boxing scene. So he had seen a lot of Mexicans, and he had guessed that I was Mexican, and he was right. Only the second person ever in China to guess I was Mexican. Most people, yeah, they guess like India or they just have no clue. They're just like, where are you from? You weirdo. Oh my gosh. My body, bro, my body is weak. My body is feeble. My mind is strong. Yeah. I've also had like, huh. I feel like I've had people guess I'm Russian, like once or twice. I do have a Russian name. Intense lag. Yeah. That's it's probably because I'm using a VPN to actually be able to do this. Because it's funny. I'll, I guess, rat myself out. in China, both YouTube is banned, as well as using VPNs is banned, as well as live streaming in China with on like I don't know, on a non-compliant service maybe. But yeah, technically I'm breaking like 3 laws right now. Wyatt says, bro, they're gonna bust in. Nah, it's I know what I'm doing. I'm not being reckless here. They're technically the law, but they're not enforced. Um, China's a really interesting country, man. When before coming here, like you kind of think like, oh, like super scary, like authoritarian, like boom, they're gonna freaking like clamp down on any little rule breaking. But I mean, it's such a huge, populous country. Like, there's so many. It's like do as the Romans do, right? Like from just kind of seeing how other Chinese people react and behave, you kind of get a sense of like what lines you can kind of push. And yeah, that was like a really surprising aspect. Um, yeah, some people do questionable things sometimes. Um, I think a lot of it comes down to like deterrence, you know? Like it's like, oh, like do not enter, restricted area, blah 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 blah. But I mean, I guess in the U.S. too, there's probably people that will sneak into places and stuff. But yeah, I guess it's something that happens here too. But the point is, YouTube is technically banned, VPNs are banned, but they're not like enforced, especially not for foreigners. We have that foreigner privilege, and so there's never been a case of the Chinese government cracking down on a foreigner for either using YouTube or using a VPN. K. Raheshwari says hi. What's up, man? Said hi. What's up? I saw. Hello. How do you do? Oh yeah, new person. True. Any other new chatters in the chat? Popcorn had said, just take your time, then no one will think you're Russian. Yeah. I am from India. Welcome from India. Yeah, you know, as our friend Kay here just joined, I remembered, like, yeah, that was one of the things I struggled with a lot. I can already feel that I have a much better grasp of, like, just, like, being authentic and, like, being honest with myself and, like, actually talking about things I want to talk about and say things I want to say. But I think in the past, like, I would feel a lot of, like, conditioned, internalized pressure to, like, um, to, yeah, just kind of, like, I don't know, people please, I guess. Like, be like, oh, like, hello, new person. Like, what do you want to talk about? Like, please stay. Like, don't leave me. That kind of stuff. Looks like I missed a pun. Just take your time that no one will think you're Russian. Is that what you're on about? Oh, I get it. Russian, like Russian. Haha. Bro, my pun really flew over your head. Just take your time that no one will think you're Russian. I was